Some were destroyed in battle, others weren't completed. Some are laid up and can only dream about battles. But now, they're getting a new lease of life. We recreate ships accurately, according to their historical blueprints, and send them into battle. World of Warships, Dry Dock.
Aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin was the lead ship of her series, named after Ferdinand von Zeppelin, a German designer of rigid airships. The initial project, approved at the end of 1935, provided for the construction of 4 ships. Later, however, a decision to cut the series in half was made. The ship, designated Aircraft Carrier A, was laid down an entire year after the project had been approved, on December 28, 1936. The Navy had to wait for battleship Gneisenau to launch in order to free up her stocks. The aircraft carrier received an open flight deck with overhangs at her ends and a superstructure that was shifted towards her starboard. A 2-level hangar was located below the flight deck. Initially, the German Naval High Command insisted on installing 203mm guns aboard the ship. However, this was later changed, and it was instead planned for Graf Zeppelin to carry 16 150mm guns in twin mounts. The carrier's AA defences comprised 12 105mm guns and numerous anti-aircraft autocannons. The air group should have consisted of 42 aircraft, 10 Messerschmitt Bf-109T fighter planes, 12 Junkers Ju-87C dive bombers, and 20 specially designed multi-purpose Fieseler Fi-167 aircraft, which were capable of serving both as deck bombers, torpedo bombers, and reconnaissance planes. On October 8, 1938, 2 years after her keel had been laid down, Graf Zeppelin was launched in the presence of the Count's daughter, Hella von Zeppelin, who took part in the ship's christening ceremony. By the following September, the ship was 85% ready, but then the construction work was put on hold. It was only on May 13, 1942, that the Kriegsmarine issued a directive about the completion of the aircraft carrier. But her project was changed. On December 5, Graf Zeppelin arrived in Kiel and was transferred to a dry dock. However, in February 1943, her construction was halted again, and on April 24, 1945, the order to destroy this ship was issued. In World of Warships, Graf Zeppelin found her place at Tier 8. The carrier has a powerful secondary battery, which is unusual for her type, a low-sitting citadel, and decent side protection. She carries fast bombers and torpedo bombers, while her attack aircraft have some of the most powerful rockets of their tier.